Hey, blessing see you.
Cut me on fresh.
Me I rub powder join you. Do you have white powder? Let me also rub. You don't have. You are lucky. Now, so me say for just rub powder join you this night, so that it will be two of us. What is going on with Cubana chief priest? First of all, let us start with. Let me now. First of all, I'm sorry, blessing you, my sister, but I won't talk. Waiting Maria do if she do first of all, let's start and say it is a rumor so far. So we will address it as a rumor. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Let us say it is a rumor first. Because this thing points a very crooked finger at all celebs. Tomorrow, celeb go buy moto. Blessing, I know how hard you work. I know how hard you push. It takes, I know another celeb, Uche Enendu, my sister. Uche, they do like 75 business. I know many women who are celebs, who are artists, who work till their bones. Some of them know they sleep. But it just takes one woman to get a hoe and go into the garden to hoe, and then all women are gardeners with hoes. Just one. And this casts a very dark shadow on, oh, okay, when they go Dubai. Now, what they go do for Dubai be this?
I want to just hear Dubai now.
Right now,
You know they go
Dubai. Dubai. She followed me there. Now me carry and go before I begin. Before I begin, because that Dubai now can't they fear the Dubai.
I swear. You don't
bless before I even talk plenty. What is your take in this?
People actually sent me the message. My inbox, people scream munch and send me, tell me, say, bless Noya, call you, don't hear what you go talk. Like you said, it's still a rumor, right? So let's assume it is true, because for Cubana chief priest to talk and with in full chest, evidence go there. So, but first of all, to me, I feel say Cubana chief priest is not supposed to call her out, to the best of my knowledge. He just he might have that because she's a celeb. A lot of side chick they snatch husband. And as he did call the girl out now, he made Maria feel very powerful. Yes. Now the honest truth. That's what I used to tell a lot of married women. Now them they give side chick power. Trust me. Yes. As Cubana chief priest called out Maria now, make we assume say Maria just go Dubai, just go knock, collect money. She go want snatch the guy. She go say, hey, because do you understand my point? She would equally want to snatch, because most times these side chicks sleep around with other people's husband. They don't even intend to snatch. But the way they go now, she feel vexed. Say, okay, since now don't call me out.
Blessing. She don't. He said, according to his statement, that she threatened the wife. So it's no. Once that threatening don't enter, it don't come out say me and your husband they play game. You don't turn to hey come here and they want you down.
First of all, Daddy Freeze, you're very intelligent. I watch you very. Make we analyze them on a factual. Cubana chief priest, now my boss, now my person. Good. How did Maria get the wife's number? For a side chick to have access to a man's phone, as much as driving his car and having the wife's number and having the guts to threaten the wife, the husband gave her a go ahead and the husband they back him up. So maybe Cubana chief priest called out Maria because he knows that the husband is backing Maria up and he can do anything. How should they get the number? This thing we call disrespect starts from the man who, I don't see Maria doing anything wrong here. I see the husband disrespecting his wife. Every mantle that Maria has was given to her by the man. Now, how you take carry your wife? Now, so side chick go take carry him. It gets some men where get side chick where their side chick no go there. You dey craze? Call my wife. But for her to call his wife and threaten his wife, the man go don't give him some assurance. Something they knock drum for the girl where they give him gods. Do you understand? So she even drove the guy's car, posted it on her snap, posted money. She posted them now. She posted them for her story. she get liver. So for her to get that kind of liver with no shame, the guy don't give him some assurance now. So leave him. So it has nothing to do with, I don't even see Maria at fault here. I see the man. Let's drag the man for disrespecting his wife, not Maria. Trust me, that's true.
Now, let's talk about side chicks from a cultural perspective and from a biblical and, should I dare say, religious perspective. We all know Solomon had 700 concubines. Abraham had concubines. David had concubines. And in our traditional African setting, listen, one man, one woman, we import it from Oyinbo people. Make we just agree this one down. One man, one woman, that imported culture. I'm a one man, one woman man. But I know that it is not easy. And I know what my mates who cannot submit themselves to one man, one woman go through. Let me ask. There's some men who cannot settle for one woman. My grandfather was like that. My father too was like that. And many, my father's generation. My father had brothers that had 2 wives, 3 wives. I grew up with my dad's friends having second wives and concubines. See, in Yoruba language, there's something get word for your traditional language. Like onion like this, now alubosa. You know, say the important from Hausa land is albasa. So it doesn't have an indigenous word, meaning that it is a bit alien to that culture. It was introduced to that culture. But side chick na ali for Yoruba. I don't know whether you get that for Igbo. Now, let's discuss this, because whether you like it or not, we run here, side chick, run here, side chick, run back, side chick, go forward, side chick. So side chick culture is embedded in Africanism and to a large extent, religion. Let me ask you a question. Is it really wrong? Let's leave religious morals aside and discuss one-on-one as Africans. Is it wrong for a man who is wealthy to have a side chick? Let me just sample your opinion.
No. Realistically, no. But the common African woman does not want to digest it. There's something one man told me when he came for therapy. He said, the kind of money I've made, only my wife no fit chop am. Realistic. It was realistic. It's how a man will be rich, eh? You as a woman, you be tired of eating money. So men just, like you already said, in our culture, men have the right to polygamy. If a lot of women come to me for my husband cheated, the only thing I say is, as a man, you owe your wife what is called respect. And when we go to the Muslim culture, when they are getting married, because I have a lot of Muslim friends, in their culture, even if you want to marry 10 wives, you must treat them equally. You don't go disrespect this person. Even if we want to paint it in this picture, if Cubana chief priest sister's husband wants to date Maria, do it, but don't disrespect your wife. Don't stop the responsibility. Do you understand? That's just all. But a lot of women refuse to accept it. They know their husband is cheating, but they'll be fighting the side chick. So it's like they keep living in denial. Most of them have seen the traces of polygamy in this man. They go see Mariam. The man cheated on them before they got married. They go see Mariam. Do you understand? Like I used to say, fidelity is a decision. Every man and every woman have tendency to be unfaithful. We get them for body. Even as a married woman, you still see one hot guy in your mind. You don't can finish. Realistically, whether you're married or not married, you lust after men and after women. You might not be able to do it. Now, what differentiates us is boundary, principles. Some people are principled. That if you see fine girls every day, but now principle tell you say, I'm not gonna move. Doesn't mean you don't see pretty girls. Some people are not principled. Some people don't have that mind of their own, so you can't force them. If you are blessed enough to see a principled man, good for you. But not every man can, with all these fine chicks. So it's just the common Africans living in denial. We don't tell ourselves the truth. And that's why we suffer so much. And they see people like you and I as controversial because we don't want, this is the truth. So we are not always hot when it happens because this is reality. They see reality, they refuse to face it, they keep lying to themselves. Because a lot of these things they say is heartbreak are things that they see. Cubana chief priest's sister will not tell me that all the while before Maria, she doesn't know that her husband has been cheating. Now lie. Men like that cheats. They are just calling Maria because Maria is the famous one. Do you understand? But if you begin to trace, they've been cheating along the line. Why is this one an issue? So the earlier women begin to accept it, if you know you cannot stay in a polygamous, leave. They don't want to go. They want to kill the other woman. But in this part of the world, you can't do anything if a man decides to marry another wife. One woman told me, if my husband married another wife, I would die. I said, good, RIP. If you die, he marries, who lose? Do you understand? So I just feel it's a lot.
Let's also twist this. How would you feel if the narrative was that the lady in question that was allegedly threatened by Maria was the one that was cheating on her husband? How would the narrative be? Because you know now it is man cheats on wife. It's okay. There are so many. But what would now happen if it was the other way around? If it was the woman that had a side bubble and the side bubble called the brother Kevin out and said, brother Kevin, I see you for this downtown. Waiting, I will use your eye, do you not go like him. How would you, as a therapist, judge the matter?
This is how I defined it. The reason why is as if when a man cheats, it's easy to talk about it and let it go. It's because men are givers by nature. A man can cheat and still go back to his wife and his children. If probably not for, even with all this drama, this man might still go back home and go and tell his wife, sorry, we'll not hear that one. Men cheat physically. Women cheat emotionally. When a woman starts to cheat, she's gone. That's why it hurts more. Yes, that's the honest truth. When woman don't begin, she cheat with her. Oh, but man, if you just see begin, just one knock, they go. Then go still go back and go tell your wife, say, I love you. I think that is why it is more depth for men. So it's not like the pain is different, but a woman's body is like a temple. You collect, you keep. A man gives. His own is to be sharing, but a woman is collecting. So I think it's a society for us, right? And in this, and the truth about it is, cheating affects women more than men. That's the honest truth. Whether we want to take it to the Western world or we bring it to this part of the world, cheating affects women more than men. Because, like I said, our body is a temple. We collect, we keep so many things. And when you keep so many things, like when you have just like when you have too many body counts, you'll be confused. Like I said, women are emotional beings, right? Once you start to have a woman and you do it well, she starts to love you. But there's no amount of good sex you give a man. If not, all their shower for don't marry your husband. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I get you. I get you. Let's take a look at this, for instance. Some women, I believe, have also lost their emotions and their conscience. You get the way you go, they do one for $5,000, $10,000. By the time you don't do like 5, 10, 15, you don't go get conscience again. You got emotion. You go don't commot arm for the equation. So it becomes a business deal. If not, Ashawo to go, they fall in love with a customer.
We are talking about women who cheat, not Ashawo that sleep for money. Cheating is different from prostitution. Some people cheat because I like you. Some people cheat. Some people are sleeping around for business. Let's not mistake the both of them. I can be in a relationship right now and cheat because maybe something is missing in my relationship. My husband is not always around. My husband is not this. And I just see a guy and I fall. Then I'm sleeping around with a man for money. They are two different things. When I'm sleeping around with a man for money, there is no emotion. It's business. I don't feel anything. So let's not mistake a cheating woman for a prostitute. They are two different. Do you understand? So they are two different narratives. They're not the same at all. They're not.
My darling sister, thank you so much for this expertise.
You're welcome.
If people have emotional problems, how do they get in touch with you? Women and counseling.
Yeah, I have an office in Enugu, number 8 Ugwaba Street, Independence Layout. And we're also opening an office in Lagos very soon, by the special grace of God. So you can walk into our office, or we have online therapy if you want to talk.
How did they get into your online therapy sessions?
You can send us a DM or send us an email. Then we'll pick it up from there. We'll send you the necessary details. It's not expensive. It's very affordable. So you pay for consultation.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Blessing. And remember, guys, if you're going through something and you need to talk to someone, Blessing is right here for you. Take care, my darling sister. Thanks for hopping up at such a short notice. And thanks for much life and perspective to this matter.
All right,
Take care.